You're watching Explore Tulsa.
This was my family's livelihood. My dad came from Morris, Oklahoma to run the projectors here for Mr. Gilmore in 1940. And so he brought my two older brothers and my mother here, and myself, which I was 6 weeks old. That was a big deal, yeah. Yeah, there you had to run two big projectors, and you'd have to watch for the little circle showing up on the screen. You start the lamp, and then next circle you start the motor, and the next circle you would switch the cameras from one side to the next, or projectors. It's quite a deal. And then we got here and we had well, our whole family, we just kind of grew up in this area. And this Mr. Gilmore owned the building and owned the theater. And so he kept my dad working, and then he put us kids working, sweeping it out, selling popcorn. And I sold popcorn from the time I was 12 years old until I graduated from high school in 1958. And it seemed like the movie artists, they wanted to get involved more with the public and stuff. Yeah, Hopalong Cassidy, Roy Rogers, Gene Autry all came here.
I remember when the actors and actresses came to town, Monty Hale and Virginia Mayo. He was sitting on the edge of the stage, and I put my arm on his leg, and it felt like real hard, real muscular, you know. I was in awe.
I do remember sitting right over there, and Hopalong Cassidy came in during the day and performed for a bunch of school kids. And I was about maybe 13. But I was sitting by this real pretty young lady, girl, and he commented, he said, "Hey, isn't that a cute couple?" And I said, "Well, yeah, it is." But I got under the seats and crawled out because it was embarrassing. Okay, in 1996, the building came up for sale, and it was kind of in shambles. The roof was falling in. It was just in terrible, terrible shape. And so I bought it. I owned a couple of other companies, and I just started using this for storage and stuff. And I used it like that for almost 10 years. And about 6, 7 months ago, we decided to breathe new life back into it because Bixby needed something like this. We had an Elvis impersonator that came out, and they come out 2 or 3 times, and we had a drummer that plays the drums and sings, he and his sister, and we have another gentleman that comes out with this guy that sings, but he's blind, and he just amazes me. Yeah, well, the people that's coming in, they'll come in and say, "Hey, I met my husband over here," or "I used to hold hands with my boyfriend over here." And it's just bringing back a lot of old memories to a lot of Bixby people. Well, it was self-satisfaction because that's what I've been after, is just trying to reach out to the people and provide something that's going to lift them up and make them enjoy life a little bit more.